Hello and welcome to the EDPF Property Academy and Incubator, your go-to source for all things property investment. In this lesson, we're exploring a topic that every investor must understand: exit strategies. Whether you're just getting started or already managing a large portfolio, your ability to exit a deal strategically is just as critical as knowing how to enter one. A clear, well-planned exit strategy can be the difference between average returns and exceptional wealth building. In this session, we'll cover what an exit strategy is, why it's important, the most effective exit options for South African investors, and how to choose the right one for your situation. Let's dive in and build your blueprint for exiting smart. What is an exit strategy? An exit strategy is your pre-planned method for leaving a property investment in a way that aligns with your financial goals. Think of it as planning your destination before the journey even begins. This could include selling the property for profit, transferring it to another entity or beneficiary, or refinancing it to extract equity while retaining ownership. Why plan it early? Because emotional, reactive decisions often lead to poor outcomes. With a strategy in place, you can avoid panic selling, make decisions based on logic, not stress, and stay on course with your long-term investment vision. Remember this: you don't make money when you sell. You make money when you plan how to sell. Why exit strategies are essential. Too many investors become asset-rich but cash-poor. Yes, property appreciates, but it's not a liquid asset. If you need to sell quickly, you may be forced to accept lower offers or pay more tax. A well-planned exit strategy provides tax optimization, faster access to capital, a buffer against economic shifts. You need a plan, not just for how to enter the deal, but how and when to get out. Common exit strategies in South Africa. Let's look at the top exit strategies South African investors are using today. 1. Sale for capital gain. Sell the property when it appreciates in value. Use this when the market is strong or you need capital to invest in a new opportunity. 2. Seller finance or installment sale. You act as the bank. The buyer pays over time. You hold the title until the full amount is settled. This creates income and spreads out your tax liability. 3. Section 36. Transfer. If your residential rental qualifies under Section 36, you can move it between entities while maintaining your tax benefits. Useful for restructuring. 4. Rent-to-own or lease option. You lease the property with an option for the tenant to buy later. This works well in markets where access to credit is limited. 5. Refinance to access equity. Instead of selling, you refinance and access the property's equity. This allows you to keep the asset while funding other investments. 6. Joint venture buyout. If you co-own a property, it's important to have a clear buyout clause. This lets one party exit without conflict. 7. Inheritance or trust transfer, used for long-term legacy planning. Properties are transferred to trusts or heirs. This requires expert tax and legal advice. 8. Auction sale. When speed is more important than price, auctions provide quick liquidity, often used in distressed situations. When should you exit? Knowing when to exit is as important as knowing how. Here are the key triggers: when market prices have peaked, when rental yields start to decline, when your life circumstances change, such as retirement, divorce, or a new business opportunity, when your risk appetite changes with age or experience, when government policies or tax laws reduce profitability. The right timing can unlock major value. How to execute an exit strategy. Here's how to exit like a professional. Define your financial goals. Do you want cash, growth, or legacy? Get a professional valuation and market analysis. Consult with property experts, attorneys, and tax professionals. Choose the strategy that aligns with your goals and investor profile. Prepare the property for sale or refinancing. Clean, upgrade, and stage it. Market effectively using agents or brokers. Finalize the legal and tax process, including SARS compliance and transfer documentation. Tax considerations. Tax has a big impact on your net return. Here are the key areas to understand. Capital gains tax applies when selling property for a profit. VAT is applicable. If you're a VAT vendor, some transactions may qualify as zero-rated. Transfer duty is typically paid by the buyer, unless the property is VAT inclusive. Trust and estate transfers come with their own set of taxes, including CGT and estate duty. Always consult a qualified tax practitioner before exiting an investment. Match your strategy to your investor profile. Different strategies suit different investors. If you're a buy and hold investor, you may prefer refinancing or lease options. If you're a developer, you might choose to sell quickly to release capital. If you're focused on retirement, trust transfers or phased exits are more appropriate. If you need liquidity, a straightforward sale or refinancing can help. For joint ventures, make sure you have clear exit agreements. Case study: John's smart exit. Let's look at an example. John bought a student housing unit in Cape Town for 3 million Rand in 2017. By 2025, it's worth 5.2 million. But rental yields are flattening, and the area is becoming oversaturated. John identifies a high-yield opportunity elsewhere. He decides to sell the student property, pay off his mortgage, and reinvest his profits into the new development. This is a textbook example of a smart, well-timed exit. To wrap things up, always begin with the end in mind. Your exit strategy is just as important as your acquisition plan. Adapt your strategy as markets and your life evolve. Don't exit alone. Consult professionals. Use your exit to launch your next chapter, whether that's reinvesting, retiring, or passing on wealth to the next generation. If you need help creating your own exit plan, we're here to guide you. Visit edpf.co.za to learn more, join our programs, or connect with a mentor. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on property investment. We hope you will continue your journey to property investment with us by joining the online course or incubator at the EDPF Academy by registering at www.edpf.co.za. Until next time, happy investing.